All right, good morning, everyone. So continuing on with hairstyling, this is more some, long hairstyling tips, or you could do short, but we've got a few more gadgets for you to play with today. So we have this top styler to play with first today. It's called the top styler. I hand it to me. It comes in this little hard shell case type thing. When you open it up, it kind of looks like this on the inside. So what this is a comb, but what this is it's a ceramic plated, this is ceramic on the inside. They heat up. There's these little things that heat up, and you can make these ceramic curls. You just clip them in the hair after you roll the hair up. There's a lot of different styles. There's the book. Yeah. There's a lot of different styles that we can do. And it even comes with this instruction booklet that kind of shows you it's a how-to guide. There's a style, and then there's how they did it. And then there's just some general information on how to, do hair to get these styles. So this strange looking comb right here, they call it an easy wrap. So that the ends here, it's got some grooves in it right here for you to just sort of like wrap the hair around if you don't use your fingers, but you can use your fingers. Basically what you do with these is you make pen curls. You do a 1-finger pen curl, a 2-finger pen curls, or 3-finger pen curls. Roll the hair up. And the pen curls, you get these little clips and you clip it on there and you let it cool. Once it's cool, you take it down and then you'll have your wave. So there are a few different styles that you can work with. It shows you how to clip it, which is right, which is the wrong way to use the clip on the hair. The weird thing about this is I've had these for maybe 2 or 3 years and I've never used them. I saw them and I thought, oh, this is cool, because I saw a picture that looked like this, and I thought that saw a picture that looked like this on the hair, and I thought that it would be really nice to have something to achieve that with. And I bought them and I took them out of the box, and I think I brought them here and we played with it on a doll head and took it home and put it in the closet, and that was all I did with them. So one of these days, I think I'm going to actually try them. It does show where you can do like a 1 and 2-finger wrap on the head. Also shows when you can the hair and then do a wrap with your 1 or 2-finger pen curls and actually clip the clips to them. There's quite a few different styles here. I found a video made by the guy who actually invented this. Oh yeah, it shows you could do a figure 8 wrap too, and then clip it in there with your fingers on a figure 8. So it's supposed to give you a glamorous red carpet look with an amazing, easy flowing body. Doesn't that sound like a
fancy?
I guess you just wrap it right around.
You have a
figure 8 it, and then pull it off and clip it. So I'm going to pull up a video for the guy who invented this actual top styler, and then we can see how this is going to work. Now she's going to figure 8 my hair. She's like, yeah,
let me figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, this guy.
That's pretty smart. Especially with someone with long hair.
Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. This guy. Fun curl. That's what we want. Maybe everyone's froze. We froze. No. Every time you look at saved things, and it's all hair.
I like to take this back, create like a little part line, and secure your bobby pins. So hook in, go through the twist, and work it back down. Now this is on the part line, so when you take this hair and you put it over top, all you see is this beautiful texture that goes back. It creates a little body and volume, but it also, above and beyond, creates a great area for a really dramatic.
Why was it? Maybe I watched it before. I don't remember.
Welcome to Tuesday Day. Today I'm going to use one of my favorite products, which is called the Top Styler. They're really amazing heated seashell clips, and I'm going to create a really amazing fun curl using my fingers. So the first thing you want to do is just comb through so there's no tangles. And I always like to say this is like beauty school 101. Just take a section of hair, comb through. Now I'm going to create a pin curl just using my fingers, just wrapping the hair around. Pinch, slide this off, and you can actually just see this pin curl that I've created. And then you just want to take a seashell and you're going to clip right over top of it. For this do, it's so fun and it's incredible because you can take these down, rake it out, and have really beautiful curls, and then you can actually brush through it for a completely different look, which is a great foundation if you want to put it half up or half down, or if you just want to be really sexy for a day. So I'm going to continue to wrap in a mohawk fashion because I'd love to get a lot of body and volume right here at the top. So just take it straight up. I'm using 2 fingers, wrapping the hair around, pinch, slide it off. Seashell, clip right over top of it. These heat up, so we're going to let them cool. So I'm just going to continue to do this throughout her head. Now to finish my last section, again, I'm just wrapping the hair around my 2 fingers, taking a seashell, pinch, slide this off, and clamp the seashell. Now the best thing to do is let these sit for about 15-20 minutes until they cool. Perfect amount of time for you to put your face on, to feed the kids, to pack your bag for lunch. I don't know, have a martini, do whatever you need to do. But once it's cooled, and you can tell by the touch, it's time to take them out. So I just want to show you, as you take these out, you can see how you've created this really great curl texture just by using your fingers. So you can just release all of these. It's just really quick, really easy. So now once you've taken all the Top Styler shells out, I'm just going to have you look up if you would please and just kind of lean back. You can see all this really beautiful curl texture that's created, and just rake through, break that curl up. It loosens it up. It's really fun, easy to do. So just go through, rake through, brush it out. Actually get in there and brush the hair, because with the Top Styler, your curl is going to last so much longer because you've set the curl. It's really going to hold it. So just rake through, it softens up. You can brush it out. And what that's going to do is it's going to create soft waves, tons of body and volume. And again, this is a great foundation too if you want to do half up, half down. I'm actually just going to take a couple of sections of her hair, do a little bit of a twist and secure. First, I just want to continue to brush. I want to get more of this out. So if you want to create a little more drama, you can actually just take a little section underneath, twist. I like to lift the hair up, take this back, create like a little part line, and secure your bobby pins. So hook in, go through the twist, and work it back down. Now this is on the part line, so when you take this hair and you put it over top, all you see is this beautiful texture that goes back. It creates a little body and volume, but it also, above and beyond, creates a great area for a really dramatic earring. Now to finish this side off, if you want to just comb through and put in a little bit of a wave, just follow that around. You can easily achieve that fun, dramatic look that will just finish off this perfect style. And there you have it.
Okay, well, that was kind of cool.
It was. They didn't even like leave any dents or like lines, you know, after he took the shell off. All that.
That's what I was thinking. Leave a line or a indentation for them
There was nothing about had
anymore.
invented this particular thing. Trying to see if there's anything else about it on here from someone who is actually not just a hi guys, today we're gonna do this type of video. But that was actually
Let's get top styling.
this is the
Now, Ivy's hair is
infomercial.
flat, limp, and straight, and it's really hard to hold the curl. Let me tell you about the Top Styler. The Top Styler is a revolutionary new wave and curl tool that's going to change the way you style your hair forever. The secret is in the design of these amazing seashells. The C stands for ceramic. Just place the seashells on this specially designed heated tray, and in less than 5 minutes, they're ready to go. I'm going to give you a ton of body and tons of volume. We want to concentrate the body right by the root of the hair. So you wrap it around your fingers, slide it off, very easy. And you can just hold this however you want, grab a clip, and you can see the ceramic on the inside. I'm clipping right over my fingers, and I'm not burning myself.
And that's it. That's awesome.
Wrapping it around my
I
fingers,
need to buy that.
tucking those ends in,
I just want to see
sliding
how
my
he's
fingers out,
putting these on here.
And
get a seashell, and we clamp it right on.
simple.
That's how easy it is. And we just wrap it around. That's all you do. And you don't have to wrap tightly at all. Just nice and loose. Slide it off your finger, hold it, and it is so fast you can do your entire head in just a few minutes.
I can't believe how easy and how fast it is.
It's easy, it's fast, and it does not damage your hair.
So what is going on inside there right now?
Well, inside the seashell, the heating chamber locks the heat in at just the right temperature to seal in the moisture and set the curl without damaging it. And the 100% solid ceramic interior reduces frizz and creates shine. It actually allows the hair to cool naturally. And when you set the hair, you get a curl and you get body and volume that's gonna last all day long. So I did a 1-finger wrap for a tight curl, a 2-finger wrap for a looser curl, and a 3-finger wrap for an elegant wave. So this right here is the 1-finger wrap. All you do is drop this out. Look
Oh,
at
wow.
that curl. That curl is amazing. And you know what? That curl's gonna last because it was set properly.
Look how bouncy it is and how shiny.
And that was a 1-finger. This right here is the 2-finger. When you take this out, you can see that this, here, I'm gonna turn it so you can see it a little bit better. This is a 2-finger. Look at that beautiful wave. That's a great texture.
Wow. Unbelievable.
And now remember, this one was the 3-finger wrap.
I remember.
So we're gonna drop this out and you're gonna get this perfect, look at that, look at this beautiful S-wave.
Looks so natural.
Every woman wants that for the perfect beachy wave.
Absolutely.
And no other tool will give you that natural looking curl.
Dee, we saw you wrapping Ivy's hair. Now what I want to see is Ivy wrapping her hair. You ready? I am. Okay.
Now, as you can see, Ivy is curling her hair into a very simple pin curl. This will create a more natural curl, unlike the round curls you get from curling irons and hot rollers. And you won't need different size curling irons because the Top Styler creates any style you want. Simply change the shape of the pin curl. Just wrap and clip. Because the seashells start to set the moment you place them in your hair, you'll look like you spent hours in the salon in just a few minutes. Now, are you ready to see what's inside these seashells?
Yes.
Hold on to your seats, girls. Ready? Look at that
wow.
curl.
Wow.
Stand by.
Wow.
And this is easy. You just drop them all out. Look at all of those perfect curls
Beautiful.
with no damage at all.
Look at the shine, look at the bounce. And Ivy, you did this yourself. I did. Wow, look at that one. Look at that. Bouncy, springy, beautiful, natural curl.
These look amazing. Look at that.
Beautiful. How do you feel? I love it. I love it.
Look at all that body, all that shine, and there's no damage. And those are perfect curls with the best spring because the hair was set properly. It's gonna last for a really long time. Now it's time for me to zhuzh it. All you have to do, keep your eyes on the lady. All you wanna do is just zhuzh this hair. Look at how the hair just explodes with body and volume. All I'm doing is raking my fingers through this hair. It's absolutely amazing.
And it's not losing its shape or its volume or the shine.
And this is an amazing look. How beautiful and bouncy is that hair, people?
And Ivy did this in a matter of minutes.
And look how it just frames her face.
Wow.
She has all this body, she has all this volume. But you know what? If I take a brush and I brush through this curl, what do you think's gonna happen?
It's going to go flat.
It is not gonna go flat. This curl has style memory. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm brushing. Let's brush this hair. Now what's happening is this curl is now transforming into a really soft body. Look at that explosion of curl. Look at that beautiful, shiny, silky hair.
And it's not losing any volume.
It's not, and guess what? We now have another beautiful, soft style. Look at that. She looks gorgeous.
What do you think, Ivy? I love it. I love it. And that's all with one tool, with the top styler.
Okay. That was a little entertaining. I thought that was kind of a funny video, but what I was looking at during that is how he was actually holding the hair is right in the right direction. So the first video that we were watching, when he was doing that little twist and they heated up, it has a blinking light that means.
Hey everybody, it's Bunny. Are you ready for a party? Are you ready for a does this thing really work party? Because that's what today's video is gonna be. I hope you guys are gonna be so
Okay, shut up.
excited for today's.
Okay. Scary. That was loud. I was like, whoa. Okay, so in the first video, I was like, whoa. When they were doing the little twisting on the side, I plugged these in and it was heated up probably within about 3 minutes because the blinking light meant that it was heating and the solid light means that it's ready and it's ready. I can feel heat coming off of it, but I'm laying, like, I don't know if you can see this, but I have my arm like laying on top of this thing and it's not burning. I can feel that it's warm, but it's not actually like burning me like some things would if you touched it. So let's try them out and see what they do. Let's get our little lovely model over here. That hurt. I almost dropped it. Okay. Oh, geez. What the heck am I doing? All right, there we go. So we have this lovely lady right here. Let's push this down a little bit more. And we're gonna put some of these seashells in her hair. I'm not exactly sure which way we should wrap this. Probably back. Your friends are asking for you. Who? She's acting ridiculous. All right, so just put a little bit of that heat protectant spray on here, just because it gives it a little bit more of a curl. I don't know, which way should we go with this thing? Let's just grab some, see what happens. So, okay, so if I went in here with 2 fingers, wrap this around, not really tight, pulled this off my fingers, roll it down, took my clip and popped it in the top of the curl. Okay, that's just what they did. So let's do another one and see what we get. Anyone catch how long they said it takes for this to cool off?
15 to 20 minutes, he said.
Okay, is what they said. I couldn't remember exactly what they said. Okay, so that's 2. So the front, on the sides, we could do directional with this. We could put it in some different directions. We'll come over here on the side. Let's see. We could go forward, we could go back, we could go down. I think I'm just gonna go down. Oh, I think I wrapped that too tight. I couldn't get it off my finger. Put those ends in. Yeah, go ahead, wrap.
Which way are you doing?
Down.
2 or?
2, yeah.
2, okay.
So I guess maybe 2, depending on this. Oh, see, that's gonna be ugly the way that's sticking out. I'm thinking maybe depending on the size of your fingers,
Okay.
you know, you could have a larger curl or a
Right.
smaller curl depending on someone's finger size. Just go down with them.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
Just like 2 on the side.
2.
Just 2.
2? Okay. Oh, I clipped it. Clip it that way. I clipped it this way. This way?
No, because you got to make it inside the curl.
Inside the curl.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
right. So the round part sits inside the
Inside the
curl. See that one?
Yeah.
Ooh, so see, that's the tricky part with these things. You're gonna have to get that
Used to
whole
it.
little circle inside the curl, because if it's sticking out, how's it gonna
It's not gonna curl.
curl if it's sticking out, right? Yeah, that's a little bit more difficult than it was on the top, that's for sure. Let's try it that way. Okay. So there's 2 left in this one.
Dude, you would need a lot of these for a lot of hair.
So there's a smaller clip. I have another one of these things. Some of these are a little bit smaller though, as far as the shell size goes, compared to these that are in this other one. Oh. So let that one heat up while we finish this back here. We could put some smaller ones in down there, I guess.
So for a lot of hair, you probably need 2 things of
So,
these.
yeah, I mean, how many do we put in there so far? 3,
Unless you count
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So maybe 15 for this much hair. Oh, it also has a high-low switch too. So you could get it a little bit hotter with the higher one. I just turn it on high. But when you take all the clips out, so you can see the little metal things that they hook onto in there, and that's what heats them up. So this other one's heating, it's a little bit smaller, the clips are a little bit smaller. So what do you think we should do? Larger pin curls, the clips are smaller?
You had like 3 fingers.
Yeah, because the clips are smaller, so
Yeah,
do a three finger pin curl. See how long this takes. You can feel too,
They're
the
hot.
hot, I mean, it's not like hot, but it's burning you to touch it, but you can definitely feel the heat coming off around
Yeah.
these things.
Feels like kind of when you touch the outside of the flat iron a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit warmer. It's almost ready, actually. Got it. So,
3 fingers.
3 back here, 3 clips going across, 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
Okay.
Maybe 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that works. Okay. So 3 fingers. Yeah, and they're like heated up already. Definitely an interesting thing. You know, I've never really used these. I guess I
These are really
should,
cool,
huh?
yeah.
Because I mean, I have them. It would be fairly simple to do your hair, I would think.
You should try it on your hair one morning.
I should try it one day.
Mm-hmm.
I should. Want somebody else though than you.
Yeah, it is. You know, Miss Sue would have perfect person to do it on.
Oh yeah, we should do it on the
Miss
suit.
Sue.
Two more. Super simple to roll your fingers up though.
100%. It's really fast.
Okay, we'll see what this looks like now when it comes down. Like hers are up high, mine's down low. We're gonna be so uneven.
We'll have some volume over here.
We have some weird volume. We'll have to throw it over to the other side
Yeah.
and the side there.
Yeah.
This is what happens when 2 people do one on each side. You get something a little different going on. So that's the first thing that we were gonna play with.
You wanna do
The second
this?
thing, yeah, the second thing that we'll play with is this Instyler.
Yeah,
It's the
another.
Instyler. Anyone ever seen one of these? They twirl around once you plug it in. Yeah, okay, I love this thing. When I first got this, it did take me a little while to figure out how to use it. But once I learned how to use it and played with it a lot, you can do a lot of things with this.
Curl it,
Yeah, so you can curl it, you can straighten it.
a little curl go under.
Yeah, there's so much that you can actually do with this. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this one in too. Get this started. This actually, it has a high, medium, and low, and you can tell by this little,
Oh, sorry.
back right here. Well, so much for that. Good thing it didn't break.
know.
Like dropping the whole cube here on the floor, huh? So this has a high, medium, and low that flashes with the lights here. You can click it each time you push it, it's higher or lower in the actual temperature gauge itself. So once you clip it, that spins around. So you can actually do the straightening or the curling or whatever it is that
you do everything.
need to do with it. But this does get hot. The back of this doesn't get too hot, but this round thing right here gets really hot. So you have to be kind of careful with
It
that.
comes in this bag too.
Oh, yes.
So the heating bag.
Well, all of these hot things come with like a bag, a cool bag that you can put them in while they're hot. So like if you're traveling or something like that, they will definitely help you pack and not be so hot.
Do you want me to go get you a towel or something?
I was just trying to see, because I know maybe a couple other people joined us. Nate, I didn't have Nate on here. Nate and Mercedes, you guys gotta turn your cameras on, please. So, let's take Paulina over here. What a name I'm calling her.
You made up her name.
I made up her name. Her name is Carlina. Curl, like, right? Curl, get it? Ha ha. Dumb name, I know. use Colleen over here and
Straight and smooth it.
we'll straighten her out. So this actually kind of works like a flat iron. So when you put it in the hair though, you really don't have to worry about making crimps because the brush rotates. So it works really well. So I'm just gonna straighten this out a little bit. I'm just gonna place it in her hair.
It sounds like a power tool.
It does.
It's a gadget. I see that how it just straightened it right out. I mean, it works
Really good.
pretty good. Right, and that has like no product in it whatsoever. So it's straightening that out. Get this side over here a little bit.
I use it on my mom because it gives her more body than I with a flat iron smoothing it.
I curl my hair with this. I do all kinds of stuff with it. See, you can actually get it to go under too. So you can get it, you know, to do all kinds of stuff, and it smooths as it straightens. That's what the bristles are doing, is as it's twirling around, it's like smoothing that down with the brush. I mean, if you came over to the side here, we could curl with it. You could do like a spiral curl with it, which means you just have to work it like a spiral. Just like curling. You know, and it would curl it down, or you could curl it back, or you could flip it up. You could do a lot of different things with this. You know, if I wanted to go up with it on a curl. And the only part that gets really super hot on this is that metal barrel that turns around, so you could get kind of close. Just don't touch, and it just makes the hair smooth and nice when you're working with it. And these do come, they do make them in different sizes. This is the large size, but they do have a smaller size that you could use. It also will smooth out curls. If we were gonna work on maybe straightening this out, the only thing that we would have to do is take really small sections. Cord's not super long, this thing. That's one of the other things that it's but you can actually straighten hair with this pretty good. And give it a little bit of volume while you're doing that. I don't know if you can see how straight that one got up here, but it does get a little bit straighter in using this, but you could do the whole thing with it. This is that one that we cut and did all that styling with. Smells, I can still smell the pressing oil in this hair, even though I washed it. Strong. It's still smoky. There's a lot of oil in this hair. Smoking up the place. But it actually looks smooth and kind of silky-ish. That whole side, let me do this side. I think you can see it better if I do like the whole side. Start down here at the bottom.
I don't know, I have a clip.
Oh, it's over here.
I'll do it.
So has anyone ever used the InStyler before or seen it? I mean, I've probably seen it on an infomercial, right? Has anyone ever used it?
I was scared to use it. I ordered one, but I didn't want to use it because I thought it was going to get stuck in my hair.
Oh, no, it works really good.
No, it won't get stuck if you just like keep it moving. If you hold it in one spot and it keeps twirling around and around and around and around, it might, depending on your hair. But make sure that you keep moving it through so it doesn't get stuck.
Would you recommend that with like fine hair? With a person with fine
Well, it'll work on any hair. You just got to take the right amount of sections. But it'll work on just about any type of hair. It works pretty fast too.
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, you can straighten it if you wanted to curl with it. You know, you could get the curl on the ends too. If you just held it on the ends, you could get it going backwards or forwards or down or up. You know, you just have to work just on the ends there. But you could get the curl on the ends as well as the straight on the scalp. I mean, there's several different things you can do with it. You just have to play with it. You know, when I first got it, the first time I used it, I was like, oh, I hate this thing. And then I thought, no, maybe it's not the thing. Maybe it's just the user.
Just getting used to it.
So you have to get used to the way that, you know, it moves around the head. But it's one of those things that just really smooths out hair. So frizzy ends, split ends, you know, a little bit of product on there. And those natural bristle brushes that are on the edge as it's rotating, it's just smoothing all that down as it's curling it. Now, of course, it can damage your hair if you get too much heat in it, just like anything else. But using products, you know, for heat repair is good. The only thing that after you use it for a while, the inside, right inside here in this area, especially with products, it gets super dirty. The rest of it is easy to clean. This rotating barrel is really easy to clean, but the inside right here, I haven't figured out how to get in there and clean that out. I've tried like a damp cloth. It has like a Teflon coating on it, so it'll slide through, so you can't really use like a steel wool or something to get that off. I've tried it when it's a little bit, and you know, trying to get that stuff off of there, and I really had a hard time. So it's always like discolored looking to me, but
It does start getting dirty.
yeah, sometimes it's a little harder to clean. But
Their product buildup and everything.
especially with the products, you know, like if you got hairspray or
Even the flat irons get like that on the sides. You gotta watch them.
yeah, but flat irons are a little bit easier to clean, I think,
Yeah.
than you know some of the other tools. Flat irons and curling irons are pretty easy to clean. It's the other ones that I think are a little bit harder, especially when the products start to build up on the edges of them. Definitely makes them a little bit harder. Yeah. But they do work. I mean, the stuff works, obviously. We're showing you it works.
Hey, beautiful girl.
Like I said, if you have someone that has really tightly curled hair, it's going to work to straighten it out. The only place that you might have some of the problem getting it straighter would be right at the scalp, like right at the roots. Someone that has tightly curled hair, it would be hard to get as close as maybe needed to get some of that first little bump out of it. Okay. Got that top section done. So she gets the finishes with the top section. We'll show you just how it's mixed. That pressing oil is strong. It's kind of smoky in here right now from the oil that's in this hair. So I can taste it in the back of my throat. Miss Heather's choking over here on it.
It's giving me a tickle on my throat.
I can taste it. She's choking. Yeah. Oil in the hair. There you go.
Just as far as
Okay, so we just got this top section right here. As soon as she gets done with that, we'll show you how well it smooths out all types of hair.
I'm surprised the fire alarm hasn't gone off yet.
It's pretty smoky in here. All right, so see, this is it smoothed down. you know, just this side compared to before and after. And the thing with this is though, it feels smooth. Like when you get done using it, it makes the hair feel really nice and smooth. Compared to what this feels like, and then you feel this, it really does feel a lot smoother.
Yeah.
And sleeker. I kind of like these a lot. Now, when you get done with it and cleaning in here, like these bristles in here will get hair. So you really got to make sure that you clean those out after each use. And you could use the spray disinfectant on this. Just be careful that you're not getting it on the mechanism itself, and you're just getting the areas that need the disinfectant, like bristles. like bristles. That's about it. But it's got like fuzz in here from that doll head. Towel fuzz. Isn't that funny? It's hot. She's not grabbing it. It's hot. Watch out. Okay, so do you guys have any questions on these things? I'm gonna unplug them.
Yes. We lost the clip.
Yeah, that was broken.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
No questions? No one has any questions on how any of these little gadgety things work?
Junior, you always have something to say.
All right, so when this cools off, we'll take a break right now, but when this cools off, what we're gonna do is comb those out, and then we're gonna compare the other side with another straightening apparatus to see how that works. When we come back, we'll compare how these other things work, and then we'll do another section with just a traditional flat iron, and then that way we can compare on which ones we think we get the best results out of. Okay, so it's 10:55, so we'll see you back at 11:05. Okay. So now we're back. So our next gadget thing that we're gonna work with is called this little mini flat iron that's a travel companion. It actually comes with a wall plug-in that you can plug it in the back right here, or it has a car charger that you can plug it into your car and actually charge it that way. It's made by Chi. It's called Escape. It's a cordless curling iron. So, of course, you know, it's made for travel and on the go. It's not very large as far as a flat iron goes, but let's see how it works. It has, this is another thing that I've had for like a year, and I think I've used it one time, actually 2 years, because I got it for my son's wedding, and that was the only time I ever used it. So basic operating instructions: 4 blue battery indicators on the top iron that's going to be fully illuminated when the iron is charged. I had 3, so it wasn't all the way charged yet. Once the iron is fully charged, unplug the charger and begin to use it. It loses its charge. The indicator lights will turn off, displaying the remaining battery life on the tool. So it has an on position. So color-coded temperature light will blink when it is met the desired temperature. Blue battery light, okay, got that. Keep away from water, got all that. Battery disposal, user maintenance, battery life is, it's a lithium rechargeable batteries. Let's see, do not mix. No, can we take the batteries out and re-put them in?
No.
It makes it sound like you can, because it says, makes it sound like you could put new batteries in it, because it says, do not mix old and new batteries.
Where would you
Do not use alkaline, carbon, zinc, or rechargeable nickel cadmium or nickel metal hydride batteries. It's a lithium rechargeable batteries. Oh, makes it sound like you could though.
It does.
Let's see, talks about a warranty, maintenance, user maintenance. Okay, so here's what we want to know is that, whoa, that is not. All right, so when you turn this on, there's a low, medium, and high switch here in the center. The switch is in the center. So the blue light is for fine hair. The medium is for green, and the red is for coarse hair. And it shows you right up here where the indicator light is flashing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on high. It says it takes 30 seconds for it to heat up. And right here on the bottom is a little switch that you can unlock it so that it opens. And then when you're traveling, I guess you can just lock it back and it's locked. So wait for it to stop blinking for a second, and it should be ready once the light stops blinking, right?
And she's such a good
The iron will only get heating once the temperature control button has been pressed. Says it takes 3 to 4 hours to charge. And so it's gonna blink until it meets the desired temperature. So what you have is, for fine hair, it goes to 340 degrees. For medium hair, it's 375 degrees. And for coarse hair, it goes up to 392 degrees. So not quite as hot as a regular chi iron or any really iron.
Because mostly they get up to 425, don't they?
425 to 450, yeah. So 392, I mean, you might as well say 400 when you're at 392.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know if 8 is gonna make, okay. So it's done flashing, so it's heated now. Let's see how it works. Do this other side.
You want to just bring this down?
No.
Because of this? Lower her.
Okay.
I'm going to try it.
Okay. Let's try a little piece, see how it works. Okay. Well, I guess it works.
This little thing is so cool.
So this would be really cool on the go, right?
Yeah.
Because it heats up in your car charger. How's a car charger?
All you girls that want to get ready, come get ready and do your makeup in the car real quick.
Yeah. They even, at the time when I bought this, they even made a curling iron. It was a 1-inch curling iron. And I wanted to get it, but they were sold out.
Quite cheap.
Yeah. It's just a nice little travel thing. It's gonna be a quick little touch up on the go too. You know, if you're going somewhere.
And it being so little gets so close to your roots too.
It'd be real easy to throw into a bag.
Yeah.
Take somewhere with you.
Even a little makeup bag.
Yeah, it's small enough it could fit.
Because I used to carry my flat iron everywhere. Yep.
We'll see how this works. We'll compare it. I touched it before I walked away. I ran my hands down to see how smooth it felt. And the verdict was out on just that little section. So we'll see how smooth it feels once we get up to the top portion up here. And then while we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in our regular flat iron so we can do another section back here, and then we're just gonna compare the sections.
I
So
like
see
it,
which
and
one
it's
works.
so light.
Go ahead, Tom.
It's really light. I like it.
It's light.
It's smooth. It's easy to smooth through. It glides easy in the hair.
It actually heated up really fast. Yeah. Okay, so this is just my regular flat iron and my Babyliss.
So when it's all the way up, that's,
So 4 charging lights means it's fully charged, so now we have 3 charging lights.
okay, so it's in the battery. Okay, I see.
It wasn't all the way full when we
Well,
started.
plugged in.
It was only had the 3 charging lights anyway, so we started at 3 charging lights instead of the 4. I plugged it in when I got here this morning, so it's been plugged in for about 2 hours, and it was 3 charging lights. I don't know how dead it was when I plugged it in, but it's been sitting in my closet for a couple of years, so I'm sure it was pretty dead. And then this also comes with a cute little bag that you could put the hot. It also has this other little bag, this other little flap thing back here. Not sure what that's for, but then it came with the bag to actually.
Oh, I bet you that's
put
for all the cords.
The iron in instead. Oh, okay. So you can put your charging cords and stuff back here in this little bag. So it's all set up for you for travel, that's for sure. It has all the stuff that you would need to take it on the road. If we could ever travel again.
Oh my God, for real.
I'm gonna be dramatic about it.
Or everyone's leaving California.
And then the big charger, the wall, it just looks like a cell phone charger or something, kind of big. Has this little end to plug it in. And that's how the end looks like to plug it in there.
You guys have any questions? No, nothing. Quiet. Junior, you're not talking.
So you know what? I used to have this curling iron. It was small like that, and it had these little cylinders that were about like this big, and it was butane. I think it was butane or propane. And you pop the cylinder in the end of it, and then it would have that instant heat up, and it was like a cordless, on the go thing. But walking around with these little cylinders. Butane or propane?
It's kind of dangerous.
Not sure what it was, but yeah, they were definitely.
I feel like it doesn't get maybe as hot. Like it doesn't feel like it gets me as hot as a regular cheese, I feel like.
Well, it's only 392, right? So
yeah, I guess in the cheese at 450.
So you're about 50 degrees difference there on a.
It works.
50 degrees difference. Yeah. So. And yeah, I noticed that too when I was using it. I didn't feel like the heat coming off of it. Or
as
anything.
Strong as the regular cheese, right?
Yeah, or just any flat iron. Just didn't feel like it had that heat radiating off of it like some of them do.
I use cheese and that hit a lot. Those are my favorite ones. Oh, I should have brought those. I have those kind of like foam little rollers and you just wrap in and you could just spray around and do whatever. I could have brought those in the gym and all kinds of stuff. Okay.
Okay, so which side feels smoother? Oh, wait, don't say yet. I got one more. I got the other flat iron, which is behind you.
Okay.
So
what side do you want? The back?
Let's do the back with the other flat iron. And do you feel like you had to go over it a few more times?
Yes, yeah. I feel like you had to work with this one a lot more than you did with the InStyle one. And to me, definitely.
Or with the flat iron?
I mean, yeah, with the flat iron.
Like a regular flat iron?
Yeah.
Styler. So, I mean, so far we're judging it doesn't have the heat or the strength, let's say, that the InStyler had, or the
or even a typical
regular
flat iron. It would be good if you like already had your hair straightened and you need to go over a couple little pieces.
Touch it up.
Yeah, that's what it would be good for.
Yeah, so something quick, maybe camping.
Yeah,
something
just
where you don't have to look your best.
Yeah, yeah.
But you still have to do something with your hair.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not getting as warm.
You can still feel it's more, but it's not just as hot as the other ones would be. All right, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna lock it, and I'm going to turn the heat off. Oh wait, that's making it all low. Okay, so it is nice size. Compact, feels good in your hand and all that, but the work just isn't there. All right, so I think behind you is a regular flat iron.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This is hot. I plugged it in.
Let's turn this around.
All right, so we'll turn this around. This is just our plain old.
I'm gonna do it on this little bushy side right here.
Okay, let's do that. Regular old flat iron here.
It doesn't feel as.
I still think the instyler side feels smoother.
Wait, right, I do too.
Yeah.
Can I borrow
Oh, sorry, I'm all holding the clip and she
Sorry.
needs it. So the regular 450 degree
You wouldn't think it'd make that big of a difference, but it kind of does.
babeless, babless, babyless, whatever.
Baby, I know, it's a bad bliss.
Whatever you want to call it. Brand is 450 degrees.
Yes.
So it's right here.
You can feel the heat radiating off of this way better.
That's
And-
one of my favorite flat irons.
And
by
it's
the way.
instantly way smoother. And you can feel it all in the texture.
I believe that's a titanium one where the cheese actually ceramic. The cheese ceramic. The instyler is just metal, I guess. I don't really know what it is, metal. And she's ceramic and this is titanium. So these are gonna make a little bit of a difference there on how they actually smooth the hair out too.
Definitely better results.
And you gotta figure too, since it's not plugged into the wall, you're not gonna have, you know, the voltage coming out of it. I'm sure those batteries can only sustain so much.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
I bet you it would work a lot better maybe if it was plugged in.
We should be doing a tutorial, huh? Like on YouTube or something, how they do those things, compare this versus that.
It would be good even so then they can watch it.
Right. Here's our findings.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that when you want to buy something or when you're trying to check something out? You go to YouTube and see what people say about it, or you read the reviews. Yeah, I do that all the time too. I feel like that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, we're reviewing.
We're reviewing everything, right?
We should leave a review for them.
We're playing with it. We're showing you what our findings are.
On my other job, that's what you do. They're like, okay, here's this product. How would you rate it? Would you recommend it? Would you sell it? What was your pros and cons on it? So pro on the cheat,
Pro on the cheat, quick, on the
on the go.
convenient size, heats up fast, charges well, many options in charging.
Definitely could be in your car and get a little quick something.
Yeah,
That's
good
the
for
best.
little touch-ups on the go.
Yeah.
That would be the best pro for that one.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cons would be, it's not quite hot enough. That's about the only one I can think of.
Yeah,
It's
me
just
too.
not quite hot enough.
But maybe if we tried it plugged in, like if someone was doing it in their car and they had it plugged into the adapter, maybe it would work better.
Yeah, I haven't tried the car charger. I
Yeah.
just used the wall adapter, so that would be
Okay, pros and cons on the instyler.
Instyler. Yeah, I don't really have a con for that.
Me either, I like it,
I like all of everything
Yeah.
about it. I really do.
so you would recommend it.
I would recommend it. And then on a regular flat iron, I don't think there's,
Any con?
well, the con on some of the regular flat irons would be the
The
design, the
Yeah,
design, like how do they make it? Because some of them, are like 2 inches, 3 inches. Some of them are square, some of them are rounded edges. Like I like the rounded edges
Me
because you
too.
can kind of curl with it and you don't, it's not just like clamped on. I like the 1 inch size better than I do the 2 inch size
Yeah.
because I feel like there's more control over what you're doing with that. Some of the brands though, you can get a variety of plates, right? You can get ceramic, you can get titanium, you can get like Teflon, depending, if you buy a lower quality one. So on that, you really have to do your research.
And some you can't change the heat setting either.
Oh yeah, one heat setting.
Which is not good because if you're doing it on more fragile hair.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I did find a con on the end styler.
Did you?
The cord length.
Yes, I agree.
The cord's kind of short.
Yeah.
So those are all the things that you have to look at in consideration when you want to buy an appliance.
Because every time I do it on a client and use the end styler, I have to move my hair chair over closer to them.
Yeah.
Or closer to the outlet.
So you would have to just really do your research, find out what it just exactly it is that you are looking for. Like, what are your needs when you go to buy an appliance? And then what's going to end up suiting those needs.
What are you going to use on a client too?
Because you might only be able to use an appliance on, a couple clients, and then you may have other clients that won't work for. So yeah, those are some of the things that we all have to take into consideration. It's probably gadgets because they all do something different, I actually have a brush that you plug in. It's like a hot brush. It's like a half round brush. That's it gets hot. It gets 450 degrees, and but it does have different heat settings. It has a super long cord, and sometimes when my hair is straight, sometimes I just brush my hair with it just to make it stay straight.
And it just doesn't it kind of like the end styler?
No, it's just a brush.
Oh, it's just a brush.
It's just like a half round brush that gets hot, and you just take sections and you just brush your hair with it. So with my hair being so fine, sometimes just the blow dryer will straighten out my hair. I can just use a blow dryer and get perfectly straight hair. So, if I go to sleep or if I'm laying down or something, or I don't get the blow dryer before it starts to dry with a weird little bump or something in it, sometimes I just take the blow dryer to it and it takes it right out. Other times I'll just take my hot brush and just brush it with the hot brush and it takes it right out too. I think we're froze.
Are we?
I think we are. No, I see people kind of moving. I think we're kind of frozen.
You're not frozen on mine.
We're frozen.
Okay, you guys are frozen on mine. That's why I was like, I think we're frozen.
Or they're just not moving.
I just see somebody like blinking their eyes or something once in a while.
To me, definitely the flat iron is way smoother than the mini.
So the full size flat iron smoother. She's saying, I don't know if you heard her.
Yeah, even see the difference and feel the texture.
Oh yeah, I can totally feel the difference.
Feel the difference.
So
this seems more rough, not as smooth.
Yeah.
This is definitely smoother.
I'm saying that InStyle, I kind of gave it a run for its money.
I agree.
By feeling for it on it, it kind of feels about the same amount of smoothness.
It feels maybe a little silkier on the InStyler to me.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
But maybe just because there's lots more here. I don't know. No. Definitely seems.
There's a difference there.
Yeah. Which I'm really surprised.
So we do have those. We still have our other one to comb out too over there.
Yes.
Hopefully it's cool enough.
Oh yeah, they're cold.
Okay, they're feeling cold.
It's 15-20 minutes, he said.
Yeah, he did say what, 15-20 minutes?
Yeah.
So it's probably been close to 30 minutes. So it should be cool enough for us to take them down.
This girl needs a little trim. Girl, your ends are.
We just cut a whole bunch of that off too. I'm laughing as I'm looking at the set because like the side that I did, this side Miss Heather did, it's so different. So hopefully we can make this look semi-good.
We'll see. Okay, today we're not going for the looks too much. That's the curl.
We're just going for the results of how
the curl looks.
Okay.
This is looking a little crazy.
It's all right. I still have the afternoon class. So don't take too much off of me. Still have to do that class. Okay, so let's pull the other one over here. Pull it. Now, shall we do like the commercials? Is everyone going to clap now when we pull the curl out? Let's
Okay, you guys ready?
Ready?
Make sure you gotta be our hype team.
do like the clap and clap. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, pull this down. Look at that
Wow.
curl!
Amazing.
That is cool.
That is though. They did come really good. Wow.
Oh, look at it.
Wow. Are you guys being our hype team? Hype us up.
Huh. Go slow.
Okay.
So these back here are a little bit smaller. Oh, they still, just saying, on the smaller ones where we did 3 curls,
Yeah.
But the larger ones, these are nice.
Yeah.
These are nice. Let's see about this first.
Yeah, the little ones.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Oh, hey, look at that. Wow. Look at that girl.
She should have been on TV. No. Be like those people. That was cool.
Okay, so these were
The small
the two with 2 fingers,
Mm-hmm.
and then back here we did 3 fingers with the smaller ones.
Yeah, I like these.
So were the smaller ones no bueno, or?
No, maybe just because her hair's so long. That's what I'm thinking though too.
Because we ran out of the larger ones, because I mean, you can see that there's 2 different sizes, right? So we ran out of the larger ones, so we just went with the smaller ones in the back, but
Oh, these are really
it's
good.
not so great.
Girl, who did your hair?
But that's just taking them out. Look, this is just taking the curls
I
out
really like those.
without, what do you call it?
Jizz.
No.
Jizzin'. Not jizzin'.
No. Jujus or
Juju.
something.
I said
Oh
jizzin'.
my gosh, we're on recording. So, whatever. We're just gonna run our fingers through it. We're not gonna say anything crazy. Okay. So just run our fingers through it. Huh. Actually, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the bottom, those little ones just give it like a nice little
Let's see.
show in the back.
Oh yeah, see, those were the bottoms where we just had to use the smaller ones. So it got a little bit of a,
Yeah, smaller and 3 fingers.
yeah, so maybe we should have just done the 2 or something. But it's actually
really not
pretty nice curl.
100%.
Seems
And
like
way
it's in there
faster.
good too.
It does.
Maybe I'll try that on myself.
I think we should have Miss Siva straight on.
It's really not that bad.
I
Do
think
you
we
like
should all
it?
try it. I think we should all try it. Yeah, in the book, it shows where you could do like a figure 8 with your fingers. You could actually, instead of rolling it just around your fingers, you could twist
We
it
should have tried
and
it.
then rolled it around your
We should have
fingers.
tried one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that this afternoon.
Are you? Yeah.
It is just showing a lot of different ways by just using your fingers or using a comb or a pick to wrap it around. And just, they'd even show where if you were using like the end of a pick like this, you could wrap the hair, around the figure 8, or you could just crisscross it in between and make just all kinds of different little curls and things out of it. It was actually really cute towards the end. She's gonna do the twist like he did on that lady. I got bobby pins all
Do
over
you?
the floor.
Or I see
No,
some-
they're all over
yeah,
the
okay,
floor.
cool,
I
I see
dropped
some.
them. So, just gonna style her up a little bit. It's kind of cool. So you want to run out and buy some of those, Elizabeth, or are you going to try your InStyler now?
I think I would try the C clamps.
You
The
have
InStyler,
InStyler?
I'm not sure.
You really should try it. Just take small sections.
You could do it.
You wouldn't. Don't be afraid of it at all.
You can do
Okay,
it.
because I sell it at my work, so I might get the smaller one.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried this smaller one, but will. If I haven't, that's one thing I don't have. I just have the larger size one, but they're really. Did you brush it?
I just ran my finger.
Okay, so that'll work. It's cute. Does anybody have any questions? No? Valerie, ready to take a nap? She looks super comfy. Everyone's like, oh, it's Friday. Yeah. Look at Nick. He's like, yep, it's Friday. Yep, I'm ready for the weekend. Yeah, I know. I feel it too. So, all right, we'll just keep up with the hairstyles, whatever you come up with, just keep practicing things. Maybe some different curling, maybe some different flat ironing techniques, but just keep up the hairstyle. Now, we're not gonna be here Monday, right? Everyone knows that Monday is a holiday. Everyone's got that down, Monday being a holiday. Okay, if you still want to do work on Monday, even though it's a holiday and you still want to get some hours on there, go ahead and clock in online and make sure you clock in and out, and you can still get something there if you want to on Monday. Okay, so remember our weeks go from till we actually physically back, our weeks are going to go from Sunday to Saturday. So anytime within there, if you want to clock in and out within that time, even on a Sunday or even a Monday when we're not here or Friday when we're not here and still, get your hours, go ahead. Just don't exceed your contracted time. So most of you are on, that I know of anyways, are on a 30-hour contract. So just make sure within those 7 days that you're getting that 30 hours. So, any other questions? No, I think she's about done playing over there.
Oh yeah, I'm just playing.
She's playing with it. I think we're about done here though.
I like those.
It's cute. I like these too. So,
You guys like them?
what do you like better? What do you like best? You like these or the black?
Leslie, I haven't heard nothing from you.
Huh?
Why are you so
She's
quiet?
on.
I haven't heard nothing from you.
Oh.
What do you like best?
I don't know. I haven't curled my hair in a long time.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah.
No, I'm laying down. I just don't have.
None of it's
I don't want to put
Teresa,
I use my pillows to stand up my what's it called? My iPad, but I want to use my pillows.
gosh. Okay.
Oh my God.
Teresa, which one do you like best?
I like this. I
These
like
little shell things, yeah.
Yeah, the one you did yesterday though with that tool where like sucks up the hair and then brings it out. I like that one too, but I only like the small pieces of hair. I didn't like how the bigger curls looked.
Yeah, I think they looked better with the small one too. Yeah, that would be.
But I personally,
that actually
more like how these. What is this called again? These ones?
Called a top styler.
Yeah, top styler.
It's called a top styler. These little things are called seashells. C for ceramic, but it's called a top styler. And I ordered it online.
I like it.
So it was kind of.
It's cute.
They're really good for someone that like is getting ready for work and just need to throw it in and like finish what they're doing and then take it out and your hair's done.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like what hot rollers would be like too, you know, doing the same thing. What do you like best, Valerie?
I like the shells.
Yeah, those are cool.
And
Nick, I
then
saw
the
you shake your head on the
in-styler.
show. The in-styler, have you ever tried an in-styler?
No.
Yeah.
But
No?
now I want to get one.
I really like it a lot.
They're fun.
Yeah, it is. Nick, you like those shells?
Like what?
You like the shells the best, Nick?
Yeah.
Over there. Junior. Oh, we
I didn't
froze
do it.
again. Yeah. We were freezing up. I think we can.
Junior.
Okay. As soon as we get back, we'll just, it's crazy. Yeah, we're totally frozen.
Miss Connie,
for a while.
I found the top styler on Amazon.
Oh yeah. How much are they selling it for, love?
59.
They're $59.99.
And are they the big ones? Oh yeah. Oh, awesome.
I think so.
I like those. Would you use them in your hair? Or would you just like to use them in clients?
I probably would give them a try before I used them on a client to see how I liked them. Like, oh, maybe I'll wait and see, try it on like my sister and my mom, because they have different textured hair than I do.
Exactly.
Well, you know, you're going to have to get used to that rolling it around your fingers and things like that, because if you don't get it just the right size or get it clamped on just the right way, you're going to get a funky curl out of it. So it does take a minute to get that on there, but yeah, that works. All right. Well, we keep freezing. So you guys all have a good weekend.
Enjoy
if you don't come back at 1 o'clock, which I hope you come back at 1 o'clock. So enjoy your time. Have a good lunch. And
what is it? 1 to what?
1 to 2.
Okay.
1 to 2. If I can see you back at 1 o'clock, have a good weekend and be safe. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
I have a question. Sorry. I actually won't be back at 1 o'clock. So what's the homework?
We're in chemistry. So today is just like styling. Just do a hairstyle for this. Just stay on your hairstyling. The 1 o'clock chemistry is I believe. Oh gosh, I don't have the book in front of me. Tell me the book real quick. Please. I gotta remember.
Yes, chemistry anatomy is the hardest.
Oh, pH scale. So yeah, it's gonna be.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the number
I think
one
we're gonna go. Let's do. There's shampoos. There's different kinds of shampoos out there. So which type of shampoos are best for which type of hair? Just write it down. Pick 3 different ones, 3 different types of shampoo, and then the ingredient in it that makes it better for whichever type of hair we're working with.
Okay, thank you.
So an example would be like dandruff, right?
Color treated hair.
You have dandruff shampoo. This is my example. Okay, so you got a dandruff shampoo. What type of hair is that good for? You know, because some might be fine, might be coarse, might be all types. You don't know till you read it. What the active ingredient is that helps control the dandruff, and then like how often you're supposed to use it. You know, just what the manufacturer recommends, and then what results are to be expected. And then that would be it. Okay. So, got it? Okay. So we'll see the rest of you at 1. If we don't see you, like I said, have a great weekend.
Bye, loves.